truth. States of Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, Utah, they have less than 2% black population. Why would a black African American people of color want to move to these places? Many of these places do not have a post office, United States Postal Office. And the conditions of some, it's worse than an old shed out in a field, isolated. There are no cinemas where you can go see a Saturday matinee. There are no schools for blacks and there are no colleges for blacks in these places. Why would you want to move there? Their occupations and their employment statuses, it's not for any black person. They understand very little themselves, so how can they teach you? Well, why would you want to move to a state like Wyoming, Utah, South Dakota, Idaho, when there's nothing there for you? Unless you want to be termed indentured servant, they'll take great pleasure in that, having you to be termed that again. April 1976, an Ottawa Indian offered land in Oklahoma to me, over 1,000 acres. They had searched every nation they can possibly find to offer it to, and they yet keep coming back to me with it. I volunteered 3-4 others for them to investigate, and then they come back again. And then in February of '78, they returned the same land offer. One's where they lived in the year 1648. Up until year 1648, it was their reservation. I was born in northwest Oklahoma, so this is really different because it's a part of Tulsa County, Oklahoma. So thereas its condition look as you see on this picture. There's nothing there. But if you educate yourself, you can put stuff there that you want to make yourself comfortable. But why would blacks want to live in Wyoming, Idaho, South Dakota, North Dakota, when there's nothing there? There's no opportunities there. Not even federal employment. Where are you going to buy your groceries? What type of entertainment do they have for you? Now, it seemed to me in 1976 that this was very odd for Ottawa to offer. But then in 1986, when I was pregnant, they moved to Canada in 1967, but one of their members says, "It's supposed to be me! It's supposed to be me who you're with! Not him! Not him!" And tried to make me have a spontaneous abortion. And that led to my legal against the Ottawa Indians, where I was granted 1 megatrillion in 1987. So it's understandable on why they couldn't find anyone. Many years later, when I learned that there's nothing there. And then when something could be there from those that offered, they trying to kill them because there's nothing there. And those that could put something there, maybe and maybe not, because of the meanness and cruelty. When you have 29 adult males raping a dead 11-year-old child, it's noted now 3 of the Abachi, Orabachi, tribe, 3 Seminoles, and the others will be named at a later day because they're trying to make a cover-up for it and stall time. That's 2 nations there. And all these people, these are no 18, 19, 11-year-old kids. They're above the legal age of 24. Raping a dead 11-year-old child. And then the child came back and asked me, what nation was I born into? What tribe? Because the name that they have, many years ago, one of their male members got angry, walked away, declared his own independence, and gave them the name Argagla. Came back to camp and took over 25% of the members with them. They're going to follow him off. And when they got where they were going, they didn't have food. And 4 of them, 4 females, they killed themselves because they didn't have food, and the rest of them, he beat the hell out of them for following him off. And she came back in spirit and asked me, what nation was I born unto? I understand why I was offered that line in 1976. On this day, May 21, 2022.